Hey guys, BB back again with another video. Yes. As you guys can see, I have a lot of guests with me. Okay, so you guys know Jadison, right? My fiance. I have my brother-in-law, Paul, and then my sister, Vanessa, and
our baby.
You can't say baby.
Yeah, and baby Nessa, my niece, my goddaughter, my love. Okay, so today we are going to be making gingerbread houses. We're gonna be building them, which is exciting. It's my first time. Is it you guys' first time?
First time. I don't even know how to build
first
this.
Time.
Yeah. So it's all of our first time. It's your first time, right, babe?
Of course, it's my first time.
Yeah, it's all of our first time building this. So we're gonna be building a gingerbread house, each of us. And then you guys can comment below, you know, who you think's gingerbread house is more intricate or whatever.
Can we eat it while we're doing it?
We can eat it after. And then in the midst of that, we're gonna be saying our perspectives or our opinions based on these worst case scenarios relationships. So basically I'll be saying some scenarios, right? And then we'll say like what we would do or like advice or whatever.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm gonna give some relationship advice.
Yeah. So some backstory, okay, guys? My sister and my brother-in-law, well, obviously they're married, okay? So they've been married for like how long?
A year and some change.
Yeah, a year and some change. And you guys know Jadison and I are not married yet, but we are due to get married someday. But okay, so you guys can get, you know, because their experience.
Yeah,
okay?
they got this.
They got this. And we got a little something, you know.
I mean, we just have a year.
Let's do this.
Let's take it to
it smells good.
It smells good?
Yes.
Oh, look.
Just a disclaimer, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
None of us do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so don't judge us, guys, if we all just mess up. Okay.
It said white.
Wait.
It says
massage icing pouch for
white
2
icing
minutes
pouch for 2
to make icing more
So we
fluid
have to massage
and
it
aggressive, yeah, for 2 minutes.
for 2 minutes.
Should put a
Okay, so let's
timer.
answer some questions while we massage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so while the massaging of the icing happens
For 2 minutes.
for 2 minutes. Okay, so this is a small one, right? And we know all of these are bad in relationships, okay? But what is the worst thing? Which one is the worst thing to have happen? You either break up, you split, like you take a break, like a split. So you know, breakup is like final. A split is kind of like, you know, it's temporary, or a divorce.
You said what's the worst?
What's the worst?
I think
in your opinion.
Divorce, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, because the thing is that, you know, when you're divorcing somebody, that means that the person that you thought, you know, was going to spend the rest of your life with, you was wrong about that.
Yeah.
And you have to divorce, especially let's say you had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a kid, and that kid's going to, you know, it's going to affect the kid. In every divorce that happens, somewhere, somehow, it's going to affect the kid.
Yeah.
It's going to affect everything.
It's going to affect everything. So a divorce is worse than a breakup.
I feel like a split or like a separation, there's a chance, you know, of it coming back together. But a divorce seems very final because there's paper involved, there's court involved. It's like a lot.
There's money involved too.
Yeah, I definitely think divorce as well. I feel like divorce, like what you guys said, divorce is.
That's the baby crying.
That's the baby. But yeah, so like I think divorce, married, you know, you decided to spend the rest of your life. Like when you're in a relationship, you hope, as Christians, you hope to get married, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You might not get married to that person, but when you get married, you expect to spend the rest of your life with that person. So for you to divorce them, I feel like that's definitely the worst case scenario.
And also, you know, all our perspective, we're giving it from a Christian perspective.
Exactly. Yeah. So, okay, so we have everything laid out. All right, so now we're gonna start. And remember, guys, leave in the comments afterwards. We're gonna show it to you guys. You guys get to vote. All right. And the guys are loving this. They really want to eat the gingerbread house. They don't really want to build it. You see? They don't want to eat it. Okay, so let's do this. Okay.
I'm gonna keep it professional. Right?
Yes, keep it professional. Okay, you guys ready? All right, so let's go. Let's get started. So you guys figure out what you're gonna do, and then we figure out what we're gonna do.
But they said zigzag, okay?
Okay, you wanna do it?
Yeah. Make sure when you press
you have to do it
air's gonna come
zigzag.
out.
You have to do it zigzag.
Do it zig.
You like this.
No,
But it's not all the way to the top, baby. It's down here.
That's why I got you. That's why I got you.
I'm a man. I should be able to know how to build a house.
I'm sorry. I'm a man. I should know how to build a house.
How do you get this to come out?
You know how many men don't know how to build a house? It's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm gonna read a scenario to you guys.
Okay, let's think about it.
And then you guys are gonna give your perspective, okay?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay, so a guy, you got it? You ready, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, so a guy I know was head over heels for his partner. So much that he gave up everything for her. He gave up his career, he gave up his education to spend more time with her. He gave up spending time with his friends. He disowned his family.
Oh my God.
He went all in. All right? Love of his life. For the love of his life. As time went on, they rented their own house, apartment together. And suddenly he realized he had no life. He had no stable job, no education, no friends, no family to rely on, except for his partner. Okay, so what are some advice that you guys, or what would you do?
Well, first thing
Let the guys answer first.
Yeah.
First thing I'll say, this guy is I don't want to say stupid, but
He's close to stupid.
he's delusional. He left his family, his friends, just for a girl, and the girl ended up leaving him, right?
No, she ain't leaving. But
he's just together.
They're still together, but he's just at home and he feels like he has no life of his own. Like everything he
So he put all his focus on that relationship.
only.
No, when you're in a relationship, yes, it's good to focus on the relationship, but also it's good for you to have a life, because that other person can feel overwhelmed. You know what I mean? You need just because in a relationship, it doesn't mean that hey, you have to be around the person all the time. You guys have two separate lives. You got friends, you got family. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with your friends and family. That relationship is not your whole life. That's what I think. What do you think, babe?
I think you just went down to the point. I love that, because it's so true. Because I feel like it's two individuals that's coming together. So if you have to leave your life, not like your whole lifestyle, like in terms of your career, to something that you love for this relationship, you have to leave everything. I don't know if that relationship is the right thing for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're obsessing over the person and not really it's not really loving them, because love won't make you act delusional. It will. You will still have common sense when you love someone. You could still think logically when you love someone.
Yeah.
Agree, because you can't really, because like it should be like two people come in like together. I feel like you gotta have time to miss each other too. You can't just have the same. You can't live the same life, because how you not gonna have like nothing to talk about when you guys actually get together. Like what you see, when you two have your own separate lives, you can come and talk about your day, like how was this and all that. But if you guys just have no other life, right? So you just basically just living through her life. That's it.
Yeah, like have the person, give that person a chance to miss you. Especially women. Women are like men who's always around. They're always available. You know what I mean? Give her a chance to miss you.
Yeah, even though they say, "Oh, I'm clingy, I want you all the time," but they still want to see you have your own ambition and chasing your own goals.
You're always around, man.
I want to see what Baraka has to say.
Yeah. So you see how you can't replace Okay, so my pastor said something to me that resonated with me, that made me really think about it, right? You can't replace your partner for everybody else in your life. Your partner has a specific role in your life, and everybody else have a specific role in your life. I feel like that person, they was trying to replace their partner for everybody in their life. Like this way. Oh, something about.
Oh, look at you guys. You guys are terrible.
Oh, you gotta cut this part. Oh, this is after. Oh, sorry, you was talking, right? I was talking.
Yeah, you were.
But yeah, like, so basically, I feel like you can't put the thingy here.
What?
We can't have the house fall apart, babe.
I got you.
You have to build a house on a solid rock.
I got you.
Solid rock.
But yeah, so like, for example, like, my sister, okay, Vanessa's my sister. She's my sister. She plays the role of my sister. I can't expect my future husband to play the role of my sister. Like, you can't take out everybody in your life and try to replace it with one person.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be expecting so much from my spouse, and he won't be able to fulfill it because he's not meant to replace everybody in your life. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not meant to replace my friends, my sister, my brothers, my sisters, my family. Like, he's not meant to be my mom or my dad. He's meant to be my man, and just that. So, like, I feel like you can't do that. When you do that, you're gonna mess up for yourself.
This one is not big.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
That one is good as this one.
Oh, okay. I think
Paul said it too. Like, it will be overwhelming for that other person. That your partner, like, for the female, I'm pretty sure she's probably overwhelmed because the guy is always there, and he don't have no ambition for himself. Eventually, if she's not if she's a person that's looking out for herself, she would leave him. She would leave him because he's too
clingy.
He's too clingy. He's basically made her an idol. Mm-hmm. You know, in a way, like she's an idol.
Yeah, women like their space. You know what I mean? The best thing for men to do in any relationship is allow the other person, especially the female, to have her own life. Not always you're always around.
Control. It's kind of a way of controlling in a way, because if you think about it, because what is his fear? What is his fear of maybe his fear is losing her, so he's always around. He let go of his whole life just so that he could always be around her.
I want to hear what Barack had to say about women have like their own space too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that depends. Right? I feel like that depends on what stage you are in your life. Right? For example, me and Jason don't live together. We're not married. I don't want my own space right now. I already have enough of my own space. Like, my own space is all the time.
She's the exception.
I'm not the exception. I feel like it's the stage I'm in. Vanessa, when you were at that stage, I
kind of did want my own. I think because
me too.
Barack, you know for sure if Jennison is always around.
Nah,
always
I did want my own space.
No, but for me, okay, I guess everybody's different. I guess everybody's different. Because for me, I don't be wanting my own space because I work 9 to 5. Sometimes I work 12 hours a day. I'm not seeing him. And then sometimes when we get home, I don't have time to see him. He doesn't have time to see me. He works all the time. So we go in 2 separate ways. And then...
So the time that you do...
But so basically saying we got time to miss. So if I didn't work, would you need your
I don't know that yet, because right now in the stage I'm at, I always want to be next to you because I don't have the time to be able to. I think I'll be able to tell you a little bit more when I'm married.
When you get to that
and I have a lot of time with
I'm
you.
pretty sure you're gonna want.
Then I might be like, okay.
That's what I've been asking.
Like, okay, I want my own space, but right now, I don't know. Right now, I don't want my own space because I'm never. Yeah. I don't have my own.
That's what I've been asking married couples.
Space.
I've been asking them like, when do you guys have time to miss each other? since you guys are always basically together now?
How about you guys?
I mean, the thing is, I feel like even when Paul goes to work 18 hours, so I miss him all the time.
Oh, okay,
we
so
talk over the phone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So whenever I miss him, I just call him.
Oh, okay.
You know? But I feel like you always gonna need that space for yourself because you need time to reflect, to really think about what are you doing wrong in your marriage? Well, how can you fix it? Or what are you doing wrong in the relationship? How can you fix it? And you need that time to be alone to really reflect on that because when the person is around all the time, sometimes you don't really know. Yeah. Like, it's kind of cloud your mind of what you need to do. So I feel like...
I got a question too.
Me too. Wait, it's like we're interviewing. The video just kind of shifted.
Nah, it's okay, it's okay.
Okay, I got a question. When you say your space, does that mean because you know there'd be videos, so does that mean under the same roof you hear like Paul's on the game and you're in the room? Yes. Or does that mean Paul goes out for the whole day and you home?
Okay, so maybe once a year. Every like
for the out?
For the whole day. I wouldn't say the whole day.
Ooh, my baby. I love you.
But I wouldn't say for the whole day, but I would say like maybe half of the day. You know, he goes out, or even if he goes on like on the boys thing, that's fine. It's just for one day. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like out of a year.
Okay, now.
But if it's like for our own space, yeah, different rooms.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't say though every
that's
day.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I can get a whole different room thing.
Yeah. You need that. Baraka, when I'm telling you, you're gonna need that. You're gonna want it. You're gonna be like, babe, just, can you go for a drive?
I probably will.
Babe,
look at you do not know your strength.
And Paul's happy when we mess up. Paul's happy when we mess up.
Tu calap tombe, we say.
No, I can't.
And Paul's happy.
Look at you.
Oh God. I mean, that's the fun thing about it, you know. You gotta learn. You have to learn as you go. You know.
I think he's blowing your house down.
Like seriously, he's like a big bad wolf.
Just like relationships, you know, you learn.
Oh,
sometimes you mess up.
Exactly.
You're gonna learn.
Exactly. All right, you go, Jada. You better preach.
You gotta stay.
Yes.
Don't leave. Don't give up so soon. See how she didn't give up?
A woman I know started dating a man who was with another woman. Okay, you guys got that?
Repeat that again.
The woman, a woman started dating a man who was with another woman when they met. So when they first met, he was basically in a relationship.
Oh damn!
And then
that's cheating.
No, they met. They didn't start dating.
Oh, they met.
They just met.
So it's like when you met Vanessa, or it's like when Vanessa met you, you was in a relationship.
Oh, I was.
No, I know, but I'm just telling you. You better know he was not in a relationship. Okay, right? Okay, but not like that. But like that's how the scenario is. Okay, so you was in a relationship with the other person, with another woman, right? And then afterwards, you guys became he broke up with the other person, right? Well, while he was with the person, he became your friend.
Man.
Okay.
Terrible.
Then you guys became really good friends. Okay. Then afterwards, he broke up with the person. He broke up with her and started dating the woman, his now friend.
She stole him.
Do you guys understand the scenario so far? Okay.
Yeah. She stole him now, basically.
However, over time, she realized that. Okay, so over time, she realized that he was growing. Now, this new relationship, they was growing more distant, and they were getting colder with each other, right? Babe, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness!
Hey, it was falling off.
Why did
you took it off too soon? You took this off too soon.
Baby, are you
leave that on? You see, they left theirs on. It's not falling.
No, baby,
put it back on. It's falling. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Was it really?
Put it back on.
Oh,
Yes, it is. It was really falling.
Just leave it without
Put it back on. There's a
No,
stage.
because when
You see, we don't got communication.
Oh,
we don't got communication.
Okay. Go ahead.
We need the teamwork.
Okay, baby.
You see how they stayed? Because they got teamwork. We need that teamwork.
Right, let's try this. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
just leave it on. Let it finish. Let it finish flying. Let it finish drying.
I'm not gonna put the whole thing in for my policy.
Alright.
You messed something up again?
What
Oh my goodness. I can't do this. I'm too much of a perfectionist for this.
happened?
Alright, maybe we can lift and then you
It's
fix.
frustrating me, guys.
Let's lift and then you
Don't
fix.
touch. Don't touch.
Let's lift and then you
Do not
fix.
touch.
Let's lift. Let's lift.
Oh my goodness. This is our third time in the house has fallen.
Calm down.
I cannot stay calm.
This is where we learn. This is how we grow.
Oh,
This is how we grow in the relationship.
I don't feel like I'm growing.
The stuff we go through, you know.
Exactly, the hardships.
The hardships. This is the hardships.
I can't deal with the same hardships so many times, people.
It's testing you.
Esther, you gotta stay.
This
You
is
gotta,
You
really-
gotta endure.
No, don't touch me. Do not touch. It's really, oh my gosh, the whole, you know what? We're just gonna have a house with no roof.
No, we
Hold
can't.
this, hold this.
Don't give up on me.
You wanna
I'm
hold
giving
Nessa
up.
while I decorate?
Don't give up on
Or
me.
are you gonna decorate?
Tell me what to do.
Okay.
What? Oh my gosh. Why they ahead of us, babe?
Because their house is not falling
They should
apart.
not be ahead of us.
Because their house
The
is
man is the head of the woman.
Yes.
Cause well, my man is.
I need to be the head. I need to be the leader. Let me build it. If I
did.
build it, it wouldn't mess up.
I did let you build it, babe. Yes. So then afterwards, she. Well. Okay, going back, guys. So basically, you guys know the girl. She met him. He was in a relationship. They became really good friends while he was in a relationship. And then afterwards, he ended up breaking up his relationship, and he ended up dating the friend. Right? Now, while he's dating the friend, now that's his new girlfriend. Now his new girlfriend feels like he's getting moving distant. The relationship is getting a little bit colder. It's not as much romantic as possible. Right? Now, what should she feel like? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Of course, he's gonna cheat again on her or cheat or something.
Just a
But he never cheated.
I thought he never cheated though.
Okay, so how would you feel? How would you feel?
Just
What
a
would you
disclaimer
do?
on this video. You know, this nonsense. This nonsense. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not true.
I don't agree with you.
That's not true.
Yeah.
I think
Person
people can change. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
People can change. You know, it's like saying once a sinner, always gonna be a sinner.
Yeah.
Just because you did something doesn't mean you'll do it again.
Yep,
You know, so you know.
I agree.
So in that scenario, so what you guys think? The scenario
Yeah.
you just gave.
What do you guys think? But what's your opinion on the thing that happened? Because he was in a relationship, a committed relationship, but then he became friends with another girl, and then afterwards he broke up with his current person to date the friend.
And now he's distant with the friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should just talk about
You
it.
get the situation?
I get it. But
What
I think
are
they
your
should
thoughts?
I think they should just talk about it and see. I think she should question him and see why he's distant. I don't think it should matter. Like,
And do you feel
how it
like
started.
he was cheating on her before?
No,
not
guys.
necessarily.
I feel like everything
Because they
that
were
guys
friends
do is good.
at first, but I feel like if he was in a committed relationship, he should have have some type of boundaries when it comes to friendship, because that's a lot. I feel like sometimes guys are like blind in this area. Like if the girl come in and like trying to be all friendly and stuff, the girl on the spot, the girlfriend would know, hey babe, stay away from this girl.
He didn't cheat though.
He didn't, but.
What did he do wrong?
I feel like something
No,
had
he
to be.
didn't.
I feel like something had to be
No, he
It was
similar.
like
didn't.
an emotional
Exactly.
cheating.
You don't know that. We don't know that.
I feel like it was because
Why would he leave his girlfriend?
He didn't leave his girlfriend for her though.
but he
Yes, he
did.
did.
No, he didn't.
Basically, he
He said
did.
after they broke up, he started. dating her.
Exactly, that's
You
how
don't
he
know.
did.
They could have just always been friends,
Yeah,
but after
that's
he
true,
realized
that's true.
that
That's
was the one for him.
But I feel like if you
That could be a reason too.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you left your girlfriend and you went ahead and you dated the person that you was
Nah.
always friends with, I feel like that's a
Mm-mm.
little sus.
Nah, it sucks,
Nah.
but you never know.
I'm taking that as
it's destiny, you know.
I'm taking
Yeah,
that as a red flag.
that was the one for him. He found his one.
No, I'm taking that as a red flag.
Okay, it could be, but there's another scenario that it couldn't be. Like it could be that he was emotionally cheating as well.
He didn't want to.
Yeah,
We have to decorate.
I mean, I think we have enough to decorate. He could eat one.
Vanessa's, look at their house. They won. Bro, our house is a disaster.
Giving up already.
There's icing all over our house.
Listen, guys, never compare. Always focus on your relationship.
This is supposed to be
Don't
a comparison.
focus on other people's relationships.
No, that's true. But this is a comparison.
Compare.
It's a competition.
Because next thing you know, you're going to be like, look, they have a bigger house than us. They have a more beautiful house than us. Don't compare.
Exactly. Says the guy who keep breaking our house.
The man you marry, that's the house you accept. Alright?
I agree.
That's the house I gotta deal with for the rest of my life.
Sprinkle over.
Wait a second. Hey, you wanna do like polka dots? That's cool.
That's gonna be it.
And about the girl or whatever, if I don't know. I think Jadison said it. I think she just needs to talk about it. There could be different reasons why he's dissing.
Guys,
It doesn't necessarily have to be because he's thinking of leaving her.
Yeah.
Do you think that
It could be about career. It could be about different things.
But you don't think she might be scared that he might be getting close to another girl?
she shouldn't be thinking about that.
It depends if
She
her
shouldn't be thinking about
if her thoughts if she intentionally took that guy away, then she has everything to worry about because whatever goes around comes around. That's true. Even though we don't believe in karma, but the Bible does speak about you reap what you sow, which is kind of like similar concept. Where what you do, you will reap it. So if she intentionally took that guy away, she has everything to worry about.
Yeah.
But if she didn't, she has nothing to worry about. She just needs to talk to him. Just have a conversation.
I agree.
Because in our situation, me and Paul, it wasn't Paul that was I wasn't in a relationship, but I was talking to somebody before
Paul took you from somebody.
Yeah, so
I didn't take
he didn't take it, but I realized that Paul was a better Paul was a better fit for me than that other person because the other person was playing games.
At one point, did you talk to both people at once?
Yeah, at one point I did do that.
Paul, how did you feel about that?
I didn't know.
You didn't know, but when you found out, how did you feel about that?
I don't care. I still wasn't.
I like that.
As you should, man. As you should.
I don't care. I still want.
But I wasn't cheating, guys. I was just talking.
No, you're not cheating. No, we're not saying cheating.
There's nothing wrong with
it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with
talking to two people.
You looking to see which way you want to go.
You ain't find your husband yet.
Yeah, and that person is not your boyfriend.
And I remember Rocco was like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say anything, but I think Paul treats you better than that other guy. Rocco said that to me.
It was obvious.
It was so obvious.
I ain't gonna lie, he didn't do good, and you were showing out, Paul.
If you that dude that you watching this video, thank you.
God. Oh God.
It's the thank
you for messing up.
Oh God.
I want to take a picture of this.
No, it's not
Me too.
falling.
That's my first time. Like,
It's not falling. It's not falling, guys.
It's still not falling. Look, Vanessa, look at what your husband said. Look, he said it's not falling, guys. It's not falling.
What in the hell?
Why has this?
it's stable.
Just give up.
We just gotta pray. Let's pray.
Wait, why does it keep falling?
Because the devil is a
Because
liar.
it's not
in the fire.
it's not in the right
It's
foundation.
not a solid foundation.
It's not a solid foundation. They built the house on sin. So everything's gonna happen.
So they just not real life.
the blood of Jesus.
Amen.
A guy I know was dating one of the most beautiful women in his local area. She liked him for who he was, and they had great chemistry. However, the guy was extremely insecure. He was programmed to believe he would never have such a pretty partner. He grew up with low self-esteem and confidence all his life. He kept accusing his partner of cheating on him when there is no evidence.
Oh wow.
"You will just leave me for someone else," he kept saying to her. Eventually, she grew tired of his accusation and with a heavy heart broke up with him. So in this case, they broke up, but not for the reason he assumed. She never had or wanted to cheat on him. She was very loyal.
Okay.
And he still pushed her away.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Dude is insecure. He's very insecure. You know, those type of men are very, very, very dangerous. Why?
Insecure men?
Yeah, because you know some women. I heard some women say that it make you feel like, you know, the guy is going to do something bad to them.
When the guy's insecure?
Yeah, when he's insecure, always accusing the person of cheating, even though there's no evidence of that. So a lot of women say that, you know, they feel like this person is bound to do something bad to them. So they feel they're afraid. And they feel like they have to escape this relationship before it gets to a point of no return.
I think he needs to grow first. Like maybe the breakup is good, because then he needs to grow and find himself.
Yeah, go like.
If they were married, then it would be a different scenario. Then that means like he could still
have to stay together.
Yeah, they would have to stay together, but still, you know, she would have to help him with his confidence and help him. But eventually, he's the one that has to make sure that he knows who he is or whatever. But yeah, but I think that it's good that they broke up. Then I feel like in that he's able to grow and find himself. Yeah. Because a man has to know themselves. Like, I don't know. I feel like when a woman, both of them need to know themselves. But when a woman don't know themselves, and then they're in a relationship, I feel like the guy is able to boost her confidence a lot.
Yes.
When you see a woman, they're like self-conscious, but then their husband just always hyping them up. Yo, they're gonna feel like $1 million.
Yep.
They're gonna feel like, oh my gosh, I look so good. Even if they have ugly hair on their head, other people could be like, oh my god, you don't look that good. But because of the fact that the husband hyped them up, they're gonna feel like $1 million. But for a man, he has to know that for himself. Even if the woman hype him up, even if he himself doesn't feel it, that he's confident or whatever it may be, he's always going to feel like he's not, because I don't know, you guys are built different.
But yeah, I agree. I feel like
Here's a phone back.
confidence, for a guy, you definitely have to have confidence.
Yeah, no, you ain't guys on.
Because females, our confidence fluctuate. You have postpartum, you have weight gain, like our confidence just goes up and down.
You might you have a bad haircut, and then you just like, oh my god, I don't like the way
bad
my hair
days.
looks.
Like our confidence is never really
The
as
same.
stable as you during your menstrual cycle. Like what? You might feel like a slob. But the guy, you don't have that much emotional roller coasters to go through.
We gonna need that again. For this at least for this part. You get me?
Especially about your looks. I feel like you could
We
be,
need that again for this part.
for a man, you could be self-conscious about maybe your career or whatever, and I feel like the woman would always be able to help you in that. But when it comes to your looks and stuff like that, or how you look, I feel like you should be confident in that.
Okay guys, so these are our houses. This is Nessa's and Paul's house, and this is Jason and mine houses. All right, so you leave the comments down below whose house you think won. I'm not gonna lie, I think Paul and Vanessa won, but that's besides the
yourself.
point. That's besides the point. You know,
Women.
we endured. Okay, but yeah, so leave in the comments down below who do you guys think won, and thank you so much for watching, listening to us talk about you know, all of these relationship advice. Guys, go subscribe to Vanessa and Paul's channel. It's Nessa and Paul, right? Go subscribe to Nessa and Paul's channel. They are amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
go on YouTube, just type Nessa and Paul, or you just put @Nessa and Paul.
yes, top tier videos, guys.
Nessa NESSA, Paul PAL.
Yeah. You are in. Like I was saying, like, subscribe onto their channel, okay guys? Great relationship, Christian relationship advice, and much more, okay, on their channel. And for here, as you guys know, like, comment, subscribe. Ask your aunt to subscribe, your best friends to subscribe, okay? Because we got to make your mom to. And don't forget to
Love the life you live.